Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video, and today's video is a little bit different than some of my other videos because in my other videos I usually make either a rant video or an exposed video, and this is kind of like a rant video, but it's more me just talking about the current situation. And I do want to talk about James Charles, as you guys might have seen by the thumbnail and the title. I do want to talk about this because there's a bigger thing to talk about than just his situation, but you know, his whole situation has opened light to an idea that I've wanted to talk about. And since my channel is not the biggest channel in the world, I can't get a lot of criticism or hate, and my channel won't implode on me by making this video. And I think this is something a lot of YouTubers want to make, they just couldn't, but I can, because again, it's not my career. I'm not dependent on my YouTube channel. If it crashes and burns, who cares? I don't. I really don't. So as that being said, well, first I'm going to explain the James Charles situation. Then I'm going to go ahead and talk about where that leads to. Okay, so James Charles is a YouTuber slash Instagram model with about 15 million followers. You know, he's 15.5 on Instagram. He had 16.5 on YouTube. Now he's down to like 14.5. He's lost a lot, and he's losing a lot of subscribers because of the controversial drama he's been in recently, which isn't really controversial. It's more just his fault. Another YouTuber made an exposed video addressing the way he acts towards his friends and stuff like that, and also suggests that he tries to get straight people to have sex with him because he's gay. You know, he's straight guys, not women, but straight guys. And that's what, you know, I kind of want to talk about, is, you know, gay people and their flamboyancies and stuff like that. And I'm completely fine with somebody being gay. What I'm not fine with is these gay people being very flamboyant, going around Twitter and posting to the world, telling people they are gay. Like, we get it. It's okay and acceptable, and it's 2019. No one's, you know, not accepting it. We are very annoyed with your flamboyancy nowadays, and James Charles is an excellent example of how annoying people can get with this. And it's one of those things where I've talked about this before on stream. It's kind of like being depressed or having anxiety. People who are really depressed and really have anxiety, they don't go on Twitter or Facebook or social media claiming to the world that they have depression and they're super sad. That's just people looking for attention. You know, when somebody just wants you to hold their hand and tell you the world is spinning, they'll go on Twitter and say anything to get you to do that, and that's usually what those people are. So whenever you see somebody tweeting saying they're super depressed or they've been in bed all day or something like that, it's usually just them, you know, looking for attention. The real depressed people and the people with anxiety are actually laying in bed, probably avoiding social media at all costs because they're afraid to go on it, and not dealing with their real problem, which is going to see a doctor, is what they need to do, but they haven't done it yet. So, you know, the same thing applies to gay people. There's two types of gay people out there, and I've always been 100% behind this statement. There's the type of gay people where they want a relationship with someone of the same gender. They're not going to scream it to the world or anything. And then there's the other side that will scream it to the world. They will tell everybody, I'm gay, I need to do this, I need everybody in the world to accept it. And that brings me to another thing, is I really hate when one person disapproves of a gay couple, and probably not because they're a gay couple, probably because they're acting very inappropriate out in public, but we'll talk about that more later. But, you know, one person disapproves of a gay couple, and all of a sudden they have to spray to the media that there's misogynistic, gay, you know, homophobic people out there. I don't think misogynistic was the right word there, but I like to use it because not a lot of people don't know what that word means, and it's kind of fun to say. Misogynistic, it's kind of a fun word to say. I like it. But, you know, there are people that will be like going out to dinner with their gay significant other or whatever, and one person gives them a weird look, and all of a sudden they have to shame them, and they have to, you know, bring it to the media, when really they were giving you a weird look because you're covered in makeup and jewelry and a lot of stuff that even normal girls wouldn't wear out to a date. So I don't understand why gay people have to express themselves that way. I mean, this is the big topic, is the way you express yourself is what's getting you the dirty looks, and the way that you flaunt yourself in the wind is getting you the dirty looks. It's not the fact that you're gay, because even though there is a small percent, it's very small. There are some people out there that are just like, you need Jesus instead of another dude. You know, there are people out there that are like that. There are people that are against gay people for the fact that they are gay. But most of the population, it's 2019, accepts the fact that people are going to be gay. That's completely fine. It's the way they act, the way you act, and try to like shame people. Why do you always do that? Why do you gay people always think you're getting outed? You always go to social media and you're always like, we're being outed for being gay. No, you're being outed for wearing hoops that are like 4 inches wide for no reason, because you're just out to dinner. Like there's no goddamn reason to being that dressed up and that flamboyant, you know? I don't understand why that's an issue. And James Charles has really given me a situation where I can talk about this. You know, I'm 100% fine with people being gay. But, you know, if you really want to be gay and you really want to enjoy having a significant other that's the same gender as you, that's completely fine. But you don't need to go to social media and scream to the world that people are disapproving, because they're not usually disapproving. They're kind of just thrown off by your flamboyancy, because that's just a very weird thing. You don't see girls acting like that. You don't see guys acting like that, but you see gay people acting like it. Once somebody decides they're gay, they all of a sudden they just get this flamboyancy where they have to flaunt themselves out there towards everyone. All right, that's it. That was really the rant. I feel like there's some things that could be said better, but I'm not going to re-record because, honestly, I'm really hungover. I went out last night drinking, and that was a really bad idea because now I'm really hungover, and it's Mother's Day, and I've got a lunch in an hour and a half. Nope, 2.5 hours. Whatever. I don't want to re-record. I still need to record the gameplay for over the screen. Thank you, everybody who did watch. Please do not clip this out of context. Please don't grab a clip of me saying something and being like, this guy is sexist because of the way he talks, because that's really not going to help anybody. That's just going to start drama, and that's not helpful towards anything. I really want this to be a message to all people, you know, not just gay people, not just straight people, not just whatever. I want this to be a message to everybody in the world. This is how we need to change, and we need to act a little differently. And this whole James Charles situation is a good eye-opener, because there really is. Another thing I wanted to say is, you know, it's one of those things where people kind of see someone as being gay, and they think they can't express themselves anymore to that gay person. They don't think they can speak their mind or something like that. And it's all because of the fact that that person's gay. People think that they're going to offend them, so they watch what they say around gay people. I don't understand that. Why don't you just watch what you say around everyone, or just be straight open with everybody? You know, just because someone's gay does not mean you have to sit there and try to not offend them. You can offend people. That happens in this world all the time. I get offended by people all the time, and people probably get offended by things I say. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people offended by this video. But it's one of those things where we can't just, because somebody's gay, we can't just stop and you know, pretend everything that they're doing, like, we can't, you know, critique them. We can. You know, it's another big thing. Like, I think a lot of time you hear a lot of gay people say, just because I'm gay, I'm not going to go after straight people. And most gay people probably aren't doing that. But as we see in the case with James Charles, who did try to go after straight guys and kind of like force them into it because he's a celebrity, I'm sure there's other gay people that have also lied, but because they're gay, I don't know, people just kind of believe them. They don't care. You know, they don't realize they are human. Everybody's human, and everybody's going to lie. So please stop, you know, non-critiquing people. Please start, you know, bringing to attention when things need to be brought to attention, because that's what I'm doing in this video. I am bringing something to attention that needs brought to attention. Anyways, this is a long video, actually. I did not expect it to hit about like 8 or 9 minutes, so that's cool. I guess it's something for people to watch in the background. If you guys did enjoy, please do leave a like and subscribe, because I do that YouTube thing. Not a lot, but I do. I have also streamed recently, but we're not going to talk about that. See you guys later. Bye.